Welcome to Peace Mind, the home of fascinating book summaries, powerful ideas, and life-changing lessons. Today, we are exploring How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, one of the most influential books ever written about communication, relationships, leadership, and human psychology. Even though this book was written decades ago, its lessons remain incredibly powerful today. Because human nature has not changed, people still want respect, recognition, connection, understanding. And according to Dale Carnegie, success in life often depends less on technical skill and more on how well people communicate with others. This book teaches timeless principles for building relationships, influencing people positively, handling conflict, and becoming more likable and persuasive. In this summary, you'll discover why people crave appreciation, the secret to becoming more likable, how to influence others without manipulation, why criticism usually fails, and how communication can completely transform your life. So sit back, relax, and let's begin. The desire to feel important. Dale Carnegie explains that one of the deepest human desires is the need to feel important. People want recognition, they want appreciation, they want to feel valued. This explains much of human behavior. People seek attention, status, praise, and validation because they want significance. Carnegie argues that genuinely appreciating others creates stronger relationships instantly. Not fake flattery, real appreciation. Most people criticize constantly, but rarely offer sincere encouragement. Yet, appreciation creates emotional connection, and emotional connection creates influence. Never criticize harshly. One of the most important lessons in the book is this: criticism rarely changes people positively. Instead, harsh criticism usually creates defensiveness, resentment, and resistance. Humans naturally protect their ego. Even when wrong, Carnegie explains that attacking people directly often damages relationships instead of improving behavior. This does not mean avoiding honesty, it means communicating intelligently. People respond better to encouragement than humiliation. Understanding human psychology creates better communication. The power of listening. Most people love talking about themselves, but very few truly listen. Carnegie explains that becoming genuinely interested in other people makes you instantly more likable. People remember how you make them feel, and feeling heard is emotionally powerful. Good listeners create trust, connection, and respect. Many people try desperately to become interesting while ignoring the importance of becoming interested. But curiosity about others creates stronger relationships than endless self-promotion. Smile and positive energy. One simple lesson from the book is surprisingly powerful. Smile, human emotions are contagious. Positive energy changes social interactions dramatically. People naturally feel more comfortable around warmth and friendliness. A genuine smile communicates openness, confidence, and kindness instantly. Small social behaviors often create enormous psychological impact. Remembering names. Carnegie explains that a person's name is emotionally important to them. Remembering names shows attention and respect. Forgetting names repeatedly can make people feel unimportant. This small habit strengthens relationships significantly because people want acknowledgement. Recognition creates emotional connection. Talk about what others care about. Many conversations fail because people focus only on themselves, their achievements, their opinions, their interests. But Carnegie teaches an important principle: talk in terms of the other person's interests. People naturally engage more deeply when conversations connect to their desires, passions, and values. This principle becomes extremely powerful in communication, business, leadership, sales, and relationships. Avoid arguments. One of Carnegie's strongest lessons is surprisingly simple: avoid unnecessary arguments. Winning arguments rarely changes minds. Instead, arguments often create ego battles. People become emotionally defensive, even if logic proves them wrong. Carnegie explains that diplomacy usually works better than confrontation. Respectful discussion creates openness. Aggressive debate often creates resistance. The goal of communication should not always be victory. Sometimes the goal is understanding. Admit mistakes quickly. Many people desperately protect their ego. They deny mistakes, make excuses, blame others. But Carnegie argues that admitting mistakes honestly often increases respect instead of decreasing it. Humility creates trust. Defensiveness destroys it. People appreciate honesty because honesty feels rare. Admitting faults also reduces conflict dramatically. Nat. Make people feel important. Throughout the book, Carnegie repeats one major idea: people want to feel valued. The ability to make others feel important sincerely becomes a powerful social skill. This does not require manipulation, it requires empathy. People remember those who respect them, encourage them, and believe in them. Emotional impact often matters more than technical intelligence. Influence through understanding. Carnegie believed influence works best through understanding instead of force. Trying to dominate people emotionally usually creates resistance, but understanding motivations creates cooperation. People act based on emotions, desires, fears, and personal perspective. Understanding psychology improves communication dramatically. The best communicators understand human nature deeply. Leadership without fear. The book also discusses leadership. Many leaders rely heavily on criticism, authority, or fear. But Carnegie argues that encouragement creates better long-term results. People perform better when they feel respected and appreciated. Fear creates temporary obedience. Respect creates loyalty. This idea transformed leadership philosophy worldwide. Human ego and emotional reactions. One major theme in the book is ego. Humans naturally defend their identity and self-image. This is why direct criticism often fails. People want dignity, respect, validation. The intelligent communicator avoids unnecessary attacks on pride. Instead, they communicate in ways that preserve dignity while still encouraging growth. Empathy changes relationships. Carnegie repeatedly encourages readers to see situations from other people's perspectives. Why does this person feel this way? What motivates them emotionally? What are they afraid of? Empathy reduces conflict, and understanding creates stronger relationships. Many interpersonal problems emerge because people focus only on their own perspective. Social skills and success. One of the deepest messages in the book is that social intelligence strongly influences success. Technical ability matters, but communication often determines opportunities. Relationships influence careers, business, leadership, networking, partnerships. People who communicate well often create stronger opportunities throughout life. Because humans are emotional creatures, not purely logical ones. The modern relevance. Even though the book was written many years ago, its lessons remain highly relevant today. Modern communication often feels colder and more disconnected. Social media increases misunderstanding. People argue constantly online. Validation culture grows stronger. Yet, the fundamental human need for appreciation, empathy, and respect remains unchanged. Carnegie's principles still work because human psychology still works the same way. Communication and emotional intelligence. How to Win Friends and Influence People is ultimately a book about emotional intelligence, the ability to understand people, communicate respectfully, listen genuinely, influence positively, avoid unnecessary conflict, and create meaningful human connection. These skills remain valuable in every area of life. Relationships, business, friendships, leadership, family, communication shapes reality more than many people realize. Final lessons. At its core, How to Win Friends and Influence People teaches readers that influence begins with understanding people sincerely. It teaches readers to appreciate others genuinely, listen more carefully, avoid destructive criticism, understand emotional psychology, communicate respectfully, and build stronger relationships through empathy and kindness. Perhaps the most important lesson is this: people may forget your words, but they rarely forget how you made them feel. Conclusion. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this summary of how to win friends and influence people, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Peace Mind, and turn on notifications for more fascinating book summaries and powerful life lessons. And remember, human connection remains one of the most powerful forces in life, and the ability to understand people will always remain a timeless advantage. See you in the next video. Peace.